He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And then Puff ran out. He was grabbing the towel. Ja ran out. He was grabbing the towel. Ja Rule ran out. He was grabbing the towel. He said, but you ain't want to go up in there because there was a lot of freaking going on. That's exactly what he said. You know what I mean? Or freaky stuff going on.
In terms of gossip about famous people, bodyguards are the best source of juicy details. Diddy may portray himself as a secretive and sophisticated music producer, but his former bodyguard has some juicy tales to tell regarding the rapper's sex life with Ja Rule. Where did the two men get their strange ideas? Gene Deal has the lowdown for you.
It was broken down to me that Diddy had an intimate relationship with Ja Rule, and the way it was conveyed to me, y'all, it sounds like your boy Ja Rule is a power bottom.
If you're into hip-hop, you've definitely heard of Diddy, aka Puff Daddy. His record company, Bad Boy Records, is one of the most innovative in the business. Now, however, Diddy has been in the news for an entirely new reason. Seems like Diddy can't keep his sexual exploits under wraps. Gene Deal was Diddy's longtime bodyguard. Diddy's friend Gene followed him around like a shadow. When it comes to his sexuality, Diddy has been very coy in public, but he didn't try to hide anything from his bodyguard. After all, Gene was Diddy's constant companion and must know all about the star's daily activities. Over time, Gene became close to Diddy, too, and eventually earned Diddy's respect as a trusted confidant. This could explain why Diddy didn't feel the need to keep Gene in the dark about his biggest secret.
Because people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang, so I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing.
After being fired from his position as Diddy's bodyguard, Gene has shown that he is more than prepared to reveal the mogul's most intimate secrets. It seems like Diddy is open to trying new things with guys despite his long history of monogamous relationships and offspring. Ja Rule, a promising young rapper, is one of these individuals.
And then Puff looked at Ja Rule, he was like, and they went back in the room.
Gene chuckled as he recalled the time Diddy and Ja Rule were caught red-handed with some sex implements. One day, Gene accompanied Diddy while he went shopping, and all of a sudden, he went into an international bookshop.
I'm with Puff, and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping.
Gene reasoned that, since Diddy was an adult, he must receive the standard fare of adult publications. But Diddy wasn't just picking up a random magazine, he was there to indulge some hidden urges.
He put them in the bag, so when I went by there, and I looked up there, and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I was messing with him.
Diddy was shopping for sex items to use with his male partners at the exotic bookstore. Since this was obviously not meant for the general public, the bookstore staff handed Diddy a brown bag to conceal his purchases. Gene, ever the fool, couldn't help but share his amusement at this unexpected development. So he informed Diddy about it. Diddy was not in the mood, however, to tell Gene about his sexual exploits.
I said, yo. What are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother.
Diddy was so concerned about concealing his purchases that he didn't even open the brown bag in front of the cashier. Diddy opted to save the hassle of paying for each individually and instead handed out a wad of cash that was probably worth more than the butt plugs. Diddy clearly valued his privacy more than some more cash.
Got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this.
Diddy went on a shopping spree in preparation for a steamy evening with the teenage rapper Ja Rule. After being out for a while, the two went back to their hotel room, and once again, Gene was there outside the door. There was a moment in the night when Ja Rule's cousin tried to pick him up, but he was too busy. When Ja Rule and Diddy were forced to emerge from their hotel room wearing nothing but towels, Ja Rule's cousin wasted no time pointing out that strange things have been happening there.
When Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
Diddy has dated other male rappers besides Ja Rule. Diddy's reputation as a womanizer belies the fact that he appears to have a strong preference for the company of men. Diddy isn't the kind to come out as homosexual in front of the press, but he also doesn't try to disguise his sexual orientation at private events. Pete D, a renowned criminal with extensive contacts with hip-hop artists and Hollywood celebrities, was frequently invited to exclusive star-studded bashes. According to Will Smith, Diddy and Tupac were acting like an actual couple at one of his parties.
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? Puff and Tupac was like a couple, it seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on.
Even Tupac's own brother, Gene Deal, acknowledged that Diddy and Pac were particularly close throughout their time together. They were really close to one another. They never came out and said they were dating, but there is ample evidence to suggest otherwise.
Pac and Puff was like this.
Diddy isn't the kind to hold back when it comes to making sexual overtures. Even extremely straight artists like 50 Cent aren't safe from his advances. 50 Cent mentioned that Diddy had volunteered to take him shopping in an interview. The fact that Diddy wants to take you shopping and sleep with you is common knowledge in the business.
He said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
50 Cent rejected him, but he'll never pass up a chance to tell the story of their hilarious encounter. There's another story that's not quite as humorous as this one. Diddy's sexual partners also include fellow artist Usher. It's shocking because they allegedly first met when Usher was only a child. At the age of 10, he was transferred to live with Diddy. Diddy inadvertently revealed that he had shared a bed with Usher in a video.
Brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes.
It was also said that as Usher's mom found out about the alleged romance, she took him away from Diddy immediately. Even now, Usher says he wouldn't feel comfortable sending his own children there.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
There were rumors that Diddy and Andre Harrell, the music industry executive responsible for Diddy's initial breakthrough, were romantically involved. The fact that Diddy was married at the time makes this chapter of his life even more complicated. Diddy has never been shy about sharing his feelings for Andre, the man he credits with helping him succeed in the business world. Diddy owes a great deal of his success to Andre's support and encouragement. Even in the wake of Andre's death, Diddy paid him a touching homage. I hope to God that you are all blessed to have someone in your life that loves you and believes in you like this man believed in me. I'm going to miss him so much. But everyone agrees that there was more going on between them than a simple mentor-student dynamic. Diddy's wife, Kim Porter, suspected that her husband had an affair with the executive. With rumors that Diddy gave Kim an STD, Kim became wary of him and his male acquaintances.
Kim was going to cover in her tell-all book was the fact that she was a victim of being a recipient of contracting a SVD during her relationship with Diddy.
Kim then made an effort to offer Andre a second chance to explain himself, seeing as how the two were good friends. Andre, however, refused to acknowledge the obvious, leaving Kim with no one to confide in but herself. Kim allegedly obtained the security footage from the record label's headquarters in her quest to learn the truth about her husband. And the reality was just as bad as Kim had imagined. Diddy dated a number of men, not just Andre.
Now, when Andre did not have any type of intimate relationship with Diddy, this really disappointed Kim because she knew right then and there that she couldn't trust Andre 100% because deep down inside, Kim knew that Andre was lying about his involvement with Diddy.
Gene's recent anecdote about his sex exploits with Diddy and Ja Rule has been well praised for its comedic value. One of his fans found the fact that Diddy was photographed openly shopping for sex toys to be the incident's most comical aspect. Her letter read in part, "I'm gonna laugh if this news of Ja Rule and Diddy fucking each other years back is true. Not cause of Diddy, but of all people, he picked Ja Rule. Also, LOL at Diddy buying butt plugs for himself." While Diddy may have thought he was being stealthy with his shopping and his sexual escapades, he forgot about his former bodyguard. Gene Deal, who was present throughout his exploits and is now not at all bashful about discussing them openly. And that's all for now. Until next time, bye.